Hey, welcome back to another episode of Soulful Sundays with Madge. If you are new to this channel, my name is Madge, and I want to thank you all for supporting the channel. While on this journey with me, we will discuss challenges that come up at different points in times in our life and how our perspective can be a great tool in helping us to overcome some of these apparent life obstacles. And as always, if you like what you receive, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment below, ring the bell to subscribe to the channel. This way, when I upload, you will receive notification, and you can always email me at askmadge18@gmail.com with any questions you may have regarding this video, a past video, or just any general questions. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into this week's topic, which is finding comfort in our uncomfortableness. So you may remember a past video I discussed not wanting to be so quick to labeling 2020 or stating what this year is all about or seems about. I know sometimes you may have heard people when they say, you know what, let's just throw this whole year away. Maybe not speaking on 2020, but just years in general. Like, I'm just ready to throw this whole year away and I'm just going to start fresh next year, right? So what I'm saying is I don't want to be like that. I want to continue to allow this year to unfold, reveal itself to me, reveal more about who I am going to become in this year and all that I can continue to accomplish in this year, even though it's been quite challenging. I feel like 2020 has been more challenging for me. I'm sure it's been very challenging for you as well, with just all the different changes that we are going through. Then on top of that, working towards living more of a intentional life, it can also create challenges. And I say that with the thought process that I find for me, and you may even find for you, that the more that you decide to live intentional and to create more avenues for yourself as far as your desires that are placed on the inside of you that you are looking to release externally in your life, I find that it creates a lot of discomfort. So on top of everything that's going on in the world, here we are trying to be trailblazers in different areas in our lives and doing and accomplishing goals that maybe we don't have mentors or people looking, people that are going to help us and guide us and point us in the right direction and to tell us how to go about whatever it is that we are looking to do in our lives. And so we literally have to, what I was thinking when I was thinking about this message, I was thinking like live on the edge. And when I say live on the edge, I mean like mentally you're on the edge because you're able to go as far as you're able to like conceptualize, as far as you're able to see. And a lot of times that's when we stop, because it's comfortable to make ourselves believe that we actually have control over whatever's going on in our lives. We believe because we know what our workday is going to look like. We know what our home life is going to look like. We know where we're going to park when we pull up in the driveway. We know who our friends are. We know the times that we're going to talk on the phone to whoever we talk on the phone to. That is all very comfortable. It's familiar. We're used to it. But when we're looking to be trailblazers in our lives, when we're looking to fulfill some burning desires, we're looking for miracles to show up in our lives because we're truly believing that there's something on the inside of us that we are looking to manifest on the outside of us, a lot of times it causes us to be uncomfortable. And the saying is so true when they say that if you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. And here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. It is okay to be comfortable. If you are truly satisfied with every aspect of your life and you feel like, you know what, this is how my life is set up and I enjoy it and this is all that I want to show up in my life, then I say bless you and that's fine. However, some of us we're uncomfortable and we know that there's more on the inside that we want to come out of us. We know that this is not all that's meant for us in our lives. We just don't know how to get to that next level. We don't always know how to step outside of what's comfortable for us and embrace the uncomfortableness. And like Rumi quoted, as you step out on your walk, a way will appear. And I'm sure he said it like that or something like that. But it's so true that I'm finding for myself that I have to let go of the how. I have to let go of believing that I need to have every piece or everything revealed to me in order to step out. And so that's why I say living on the edge, because I literally have to trust that where I'm going, no one that I know of has been there. No one that I know of can say, hey, Madge, I'm going to take you by the hand and I'm going to show you how to get there. So I just have to believe that as I step out, there's going to be someone or something or a way will appear, a way will be made. As long as I am moving in alignment, I am moving in my purpose, I am believing that the desire that was placed in my heart will be established by God, because I've presented my works to Him. And I said, if this is from you, then establish it, and I am going to trust. So I'm speaking to you. You may feel like, you know what, I am so uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with the desires that's being placed in my life. I'm uncomfortable with knowing how I'm going to make this happen. And by no means am I saying let's be out here and be reckless. Let's do things in our life that's going to cause us to suffer more or to have more difficulties that aren't truly attached to purposeful difficulties or difficulties that's going to build us to be higher in thought, higher in our ways of life. So that's the cool thing that I'm noticing about when we're living in our purpose and when we're uncomfortable, how you can know that what you're doing is truly not reckless and that it's actually a desire that has been placed in your life and it is for you. It's because when God speaks to us, God is not going to speak to us in the lowest form. God is always going to reveal our purpose and speak to us in the most highest form, the form that is so high that even yourself will be uncomfortable. You will say, no, who are you speaking to? Who did you see when you placed this vision on the inside of me? This can't be me, because this seems higher than anything that I could have ever imagined for myself. So that's one of the ways that I know that it is okay to walk in this purpose, because the purpose that's being spoken on my life causes me to think higher of myself, think higher of the way in which I'm conducting my life every day, and it is truly uncomfortable. But I am okay with that uncomfortableness, because I have decided that if I'm going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to allow me to live a life of honor. It's going to allow me to live a life that's going to challenge me to be a better woman all around to everyone that I encounter. Well, then it's worth it. And I hope that it will be worth it to you. And I want you to know, whoever you are that's uncomfortable in this moment, you're not alone. I literally have surrendered to say that if I am going to be uncomfortable to live a life of honor, then that is just what it's going to be. If I'm going to be uncomfortable because I'm going to be a trailblazer, and I am going to trailblaze through a path that has this unexpected, and people may look at me like, who does she think she is? She's a little bit crazy, but it's going to be for the greater good of not just me, but I'm going to be able to bring people up as well. Then that is okay. It will be worth it. I will be uncomfortable, because every day I am going to do a great work that's going to allow me to be 1% better, and I'm going to be able to share that with someone else so that they too can be 1% better each and every single day. So so that's really the message, is that it's okay to be uncomfortable as long as our discomfort is stretching us to be higher, to think higher of ourselves, to use words that are going to speak higher to all those around us in every situation that we encounter. When circumstances look bleak and dark, we're going to be able to use our words and use our mind to speak light and love into that situation. And I think that is what really will allow us to be comfortable in those times when we are truly uncomfortable. And so, as always, I like to pray on a quote or a scripture that I can leave us with that is going to allow us to really have comfort as we continue on this journey and we find comfort in our uncomfortableness. So with that being said, God gave to me 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 through 9, and it reads, "We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by God. We are knocked down, but we are not destroyed." So I hope that that verse gives you comfort as it has given me comfort, and finding comfort in uncomfortableness. I want you to take care, and I want you to have a blessed week. Bye.